When you hit a setback, it's okay to tell God you're mad, you're sad, or you're depressed. It's okay to express all your emotions to God. Just don't get bitter. Bitterness is like saying you don't trust God when troubles hit. It's like a poison that will tear your life apart if you let it. Job endured all kinds of problems. He lost his family, his fortune, and his health. But instead of becoming bitter, he kept his focus on the big picture. He understood that God was still in control even though everything in his life seemed to be falling apart. Job said, "I was born with nothing, and I will die with nothing. The Lord gave, and now he has taken away. You come with nothing. You leave with nothing." When setbacks come your way, you must focus on the fact that God has your big picture in mind. Many things will change in your life. Your faith will be tested and tried. Like Job, you haven't been promised a perfect life. You likely won't get an explanation when setbacks come. But you can choose to trust God anyway. No matter what setbacks you face, you can trust that God will never stop loving you. God has a plan for your life. God cares about every detail of your life. God is in control of things even when you don't understand it. God will protect you. Regardless of any setback, those 5 truths make up the big picture of your life. When everything else falls apart, you can base your life on them. You won't get bitter if you keep your eyes on a big picture like that. But remember that sometimes a setback is rooted in your own actions or choices. You made a mistake. You did something that hurt another person. You disobeyed God. And now you're facing a storm as a result. But often the storms we face in life aren't because something we did. Instead, we suffer because of other people's poor decisions or even their sins. Gives us a dramatic example of suffering a setback because of the foolish choices of others. Paul had been unfairly put on trial for crimes he didn't commit. He was a Roman citizen, so he had the opportunity to appeal to Caesar capital offense cases. On the prison ship heading toward Rome, Paul told the others that they were headed toward disaster. But no one listened, and it didn't take too long before they hit a terrible storm. But that didn't mean the storm sidetracked God's purpose for Paul, and a storm doesn't have to sidetrack God's purpose for you either. God's purpose for your life is greater than any setback you'll ever go through. Amen.